Hello, I thought I'd do a second video. I don't know why, I just thought it'd be interesting to inform, maybe. It's good to talk. This one's going to be about what I can and what I can't do. So, I'll explain like a typical day. I wake up at about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, if I haven't got uni. Then I'll wake up about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I'll go downstairs, have a quick cig, puff on that old cancer stick. And I watch telly, and that is about it. Ring a few friends, because if I didn't have them I'd go insane. So yeah, that's it. And then I go to bed about 4 in the morning after reading. I read of a night and I just one more chapter, and then before I know it, it's 4 o'clock in the morning and the birds are tweeting, and yeah, and the sun's coming up. So another thing which is really big for me at the moment is I'm single. Woo! And I really like someone, really like him. He's proper decent. He's a good bloke. He's not my usual type. I go for straight-laced, office jobs, hard-working, middle class, slightly upmarket guys. I don't know why. That's just what I've always gone out with. And this guy's completely different. Not that that's a bad thing. He's still amazing in his own way. He's just a bit more down with the kids, so to speak. And the hardest thing for me at the moment is he knows I'm poorly, but I don't think he knows to what extent. And that's really hard, because how can I tell someone that's so cool and so superior that I can't leave the house some days? How can I do that? And he's like, when we meeting and all this. And I've met him already, like once, in a social situation in a bar. I really liked him. Good chat, funny, quirky, bit different, bit like myself. And how can I tell him that I'm poorly? How can I, when he goes out with girls that look like models, you know, they're all like, I don't want to say high flyers, they look good all the time. Sometimes I don't even wash. You know, they're all really like high calibre of bird, and I can't leave the house, you know, and that's really sad. So as long as I don't know how to tell him without him going, fuck, and doing the old see you later on me. So I haven't told him. He knows, but not to what extent. So what can I do? Where I live, I'm very, very central, so I can walk to the shops, but I can't go at the moment within running distance of my house. Or if I'm in a car's fine, because cars are faster than your legs. So I can do car journeys, but about 20 minutes is my limit at the moment. Because then I know, it's only 20 minutes to get me back home, or it's only 10 minutes, for instance, until I can go lie down. Because when a panic comes over, you're erratic, you're all over the place. So I need to get back to base and need to go home, so to speak. God, I can see one lit, because I've never, like, if you take a picture of yourself, everything's back to front, but on a video it's what I actually look like, which, oh yeah, so I'm lit, like it's their way. Oh, look at that. I just noticed I've got a picture, yeah, I paint. So yeah, well, this is awkward now. So what do? I can go to the shops, and for Saturday night is my kind of time. That's when I get my freak on, and I can go out to my local. It's like a pub, club, bar club, and I love it. Because I'm not too far out, and I can walk home, take me about 2 minutes to walk home, and that's my life really, waiting for the weekend. I can always go places where I feel comfortable, like people's houses. If I've been there before, I don't know what to expect. I went to one of my best friend's house. I went to her sister's house a couple of days ago. I freaked out. I went in, you know, and it's about a 10-minute walk, you know, so I was already a bit uncomfortable with that. But then when we went in, I couldn't see the door. That freaked me out a bit. So I went outside, but my friend, she knew what I'm like. So when we go outside, she was like, I thought that would be a bit too much for you, because there was a lot going on. There weren't, but when I've got such a heightened sense of everything, so like supermarkets, I can't go to supermarkets. I've not been to Tesco in about 2 years now, because there's the smells, the lights, the sound, the touch, it just like elevates all my senses, and then I go into overdrive. So I can't I can leave the house, you know, but not fully, not actually proper get out there. So yeah, that's what I can and can't do. And yeah, that's about it. I just haven't got the, I don't say confidence, but I'm too nervous. I get too nervous and then I go into panic. And it's really hard to get out of a panic, because as soon as that adrenaline hits, there's nothing you can do. You can go with the flow to some extent, but it's so natural that everything just goes crazy. So that's what I can and can't do. So yeah, I also am waiting for therapy, but I've been waiting for nearly 2 years now. The waiting list is so long. Like, I rang them recently and they said we're aiming to see you in the next sort of 6 months. So that can be anywhere from now till December. So I have kind of just been left with this illness. What upsets me the most, so we're getting a bit serious here, calm down guys. What upsets me the most is the fact that I've lost a life. To a certain extent I can just get over it and just take a chill pill to some extent and just man up. I can. That's a negative advice, but I can do it. I can just man up. But only if I'm in the right frame of mind to man up. So yeah. So what was I gonna say? Oh, this is awkward. Oh, let me try and think. So yeah, it does feel like I've lost a life. You know, I'm 20 years of age and I struggle to leave the house most days. So that's really hard. That's really hard. You know, that's so hard to just. I recently got dumped, and that was shit. That was proper shit, because no one dumps me. I'm fantastic, but he gave up, and that's his choice. And good luck to him. I wish him all the best in the world and his new girlfriend, who I know all her friends on Facebook are, and I've stalked them all. Good luck to him. But so to move on, I've got to exercise, go out, socialise, enjoy myself. How can I move on when I can't leave the house? So on my old dog and bone, you know, it does blow up quite a lot. You know, I get a few texts now and then, like that. I've got a few. I don't know if you can see that. I've got a few. They're from mates, so it does blow up, and I do have people I can talk to. But it's not the same as human interaction, and human interaction is really, really important. So I live for my Saturday night, where I get dolled up and put on fake tan and shed loads of makeup and put on a dress for a bar when I normally wear jeans and heels, and that is my life. That's embarrassing, you know. That's really fucking embarrassing. It's sad. It's really upsetting actually. But what can I do? I've just got to go with it, and I've just got to try my hardest to get better. And it's hard. Yeah, so that's what I can and can't do. Yeah, that's it really. So I hope you're all well, and I hope you have a lovely weekend. Weather's not going to be great. But yeah, take care guys. And I'm reaching for the end button again. 1 minute. Oh, she's done it. Bye!